The Hungry Dummies.
Episode 2.
4,
Oh,
but
is
we can
my
call it 2.
is my voice isolated, by the way? The noise background noise?
I can't hear anything. Yeah.
No, I'm just at a massive party today, so
Yeah. I just thought I'd give you a call during a massive party.
yeah.
All right.
Huh. You're in Paris today.
I am in Paris today. I thought I'd just, get along with the times. And you're in where? Shanghai?
Tiananmen Square, Beijing.
Tiananmen, Beijing. Nice.
One of the most
2000.
awe-inspiring places I've ever been.
Nice. And what? 2008 Olympics host.
Correct? And
Yes,
probably the winner of every Olympics from now on.
probably. It's been interesting seeing if like the US have been reporting they're winning because they've got the most amount of medals, but it's about
I don't
apparently
get
the
how that
gold
works.
medals. I don't get how it works
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, well, on Google, it's ranked weighted by gold medals.
You'd think that makes
Like if
sense.
you go on Olympics score Google,
Yeah,
it's not tallied by total medals, like on who's ranked first.
fair enough. So you think China's going to win?
I
That's
think
your
they're gonna
money
win
on it?
everything.
Yeah.
Everything in the world, the strategic race to political power, they've got it all in the bag.
Okay. I mean, most of our clothing comes from there, and
They
it's
got
all
everything in
great.
the bag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
But yeah, no,
Uh,
Tiananmen Square was awesome. I think
yeah,
Rome and Beijing were the most wow cities for me that I've been in.
yeah. I'm going to
Purely by
Rome's. Yeah,
like architectural awe.
surely the history as well. But I guess that's
Well,
part of the
yeah,
art.
like the history, everything. Like, but in terms of what just your eyes see, not talking food or people or any of those other good things you travel for, but
Yeah,
just like holy fuck,
yeah.
like this is massive, and you feel the history.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm pretty G to go to Rome. I've been looking into like
so good,
it's the history there is insane. And these
so good.
massive monuments. It's like how do they build it back in
You
those
got to
days?
get the tour.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around with that one. Get the tours. Then they're cheap. They're
Yeah.
cheap.
All right. That's good to know. Good to know.
Um,
Um,
how long are you there for?
it's just a day, unfortunately, but
You could do a solid day tour.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why only one day?
Because it's part of the cruise.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. But it should be good. Um,
yeah.
yeah, pretty G'd for it. Be good. Food, obviously, as well. But it's tough just
In a day, you're not gonna be able to get
yeah,
much
no.
in. So
No. Oh.
yeah.
Um, anyway, what's been happening?
Feel like I'm overtraining.
Yeah.
Like super fatigued.
Mm.
Yeah, massive fatigue.
As in fatigue or soreness?
More fatigue.
Mm. So you're
So
generally
soreness,
tired
like
and
yeah, and like because I've obviously well, we've been going to the gym for a pretty long time now.
yeah,
I know when not to go to the gym. My
yeah,
muscles are like, don't go, or
yeah,
my body's like, don't go, you're wrecked.
yeah.
But since running's relatively new, and I feel like I can always run, no matter how
It's
tired or
yeah.
sore or lazy I am. I'm like, I could go do a zone
Go
two
for a
run,
jog. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's the danger that because I run every day pretty much, and I'm
That's
just
yeah. It's too much. Yeah,
wrecked.
I reckon. Yeah. They say a key part of training is recovery, which I think they're
Yeah, I
getting
know.
more. There's more exposure to it now. How important recovery is.
Yeah, but then they say you can recover through cross training and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think that's the problem with like social media and stuff. It makes you want to train so much.
Yeah, I
There's not
know.
enough. There's not enough recovery and sleep footage.
I know. And the biggest problem is I want to eat naughties,
Yeah, yeah.
and I feel I eat guilt-free when I train.
Oh, that's good. So
Well,
whenever you train, you're like, oh,
no,
I feel like I can eat whatever you want.
no, no. I mean, I've reduced how much I eat already a lot,
Yeah.
but like, I mean, I'll I won't feel bad about having an ice cream after dinner.
No, no.
You know,
As you shouldn't. There shouldn't
I'm
be
not
any
getting an
guilt.
extra large chips, you know, and for entree.
Yeah,
But like
you can
I'm
have some
eating
chips.
a regular amount and feeling all right about it.
Yeah,
But
nice.
whilst when I was losing weight, I don't know, start of the year or end of last year, whatever, I was feeling guilty about eating most meals because I was calorie counting every single thing and I could see the number going up.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh, like, nah, like I've gone over now. And you feel guilty as soon as you breach that your calorie deficit goal.
yeah. So what, you have like, are you eating whatever you sort of want, or are you more of like a diet, well, not diet, but regular sort of
No,
food?
I'm eating kind of whatever I want. I'm just eating less.
That's good.
The
If
problem is the sweet tooth is back. That
yeah,
cheeky sweet tooth has gone
yeah, because
back with a vengeance.
once you start it, it's that's like what I've
Yeah,
been saying recently. I feel like every evening I'm so full after dinner, or I'm satisfied, and then I still want something sweet. I'm like, I shouldn't want that. Have to have that desire.
yeah. It's impossible though.
Yeah, like, why would you not want a piece of chocolate? Like,
I know, it's delicious. And why would you only have one piece of chocolate?
exactly. I've been trying
You
to
have
get into
one, and then you go and you're like, oh, I could have
just.
one more strip.
Well, I think dark chocolate's good for that. I feel like you don't want
Oh
to eat
shit.
heaps of dark chocolate. I don't.
I do.
Really?
I do. Yeah, I tried that. Like I got 90%. Um,
Sounds like 90.
I
I've never
still want
had
to eat the whole
90%.
block.
Wow. Yeah, not for
It's
me.
delicious.
I don't know. It's quite bitter. It's good.
Yeah, but it's
I
better
don't think
than
it's
air.
Moorish. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
addictive though.
yeah, I guess. But
You could call it essential.
hmm,
Uh, yeah. I mean, recently I've just been eating the same thing generally for breakfast and lunch. I say this
yogurt.
past yogurt and like eggs for lunch.
Yeah, lunch I switch it up, and also depends if I'm working at home or from the office.
Yeah, it's fair. That's fair.
But yogurt most mornings. I'm having protein shakes again as of pretty recently.
Oh yeah, just whey protein.
Mm, yeah.
Nice.
So I usually have that around breakfast as well. Maybe yogurt, some fruit,
Yeah,
protein. Pretty
yeah,
yum.
nice.
Um, but yeah, no, I'm just exhausted, hey.
Now you
And
probably should have a
then
break. I mean, how long do you think you've
yeah,
been
well,
consistently training for?
a while. Well,
Yeah,
last week I didn't gym
that's
because
good.
I hurt my back again. And annoyingly, right, I'm doing my
Yeah.
most of my gym programs are physio ridden program to do my hip and my back. It's like pure mobility.
Mm,
Um, and I did my back. So, and funnily enough, I did it playing snooker. I heard it at the gym. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to gym. I'm going to do something chill. Not going to run or anything. Like, oh, I got time. I'll go to snooker tournament tonight. And I just, you don't think about it, but like you're always over hyperextending
yeah,
and you're moving and boom. And I didn't really, that night it started caning on the Voltaren the next day. Like, just hurt the
it's
next
pretty
few days.
old
So
man club playing
I
snooker
know,
and
I know,
getting
I know. Well,
injured.
the average age there is probably 72. I bring it down to 72, that
Yeah, yeah,
average.
yeah. I mean, it's
Um,
a great game, but yeah,
yeah,
oh,
and anyway, and then I ran like twice a day some days.
yeah,
Did a big run, did some interval runs, and like, yeah, I think I just wrecked myself last week.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like all these things that we think are good for you, like stretching, gym, just even hobbies that are good for you, and you end up getting injured or you injure yourself. It's just,
Yeah,
it's
you
frustrating.
just you
It's
just gotta
so frustrating
stand and
S-
breathe air.
with a helmet on and knee pads.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
I'm at the gym the other day, and I always hate doing bicep curls. It's such a, I don't know. You see all these teenage kids in the gym, and that's all they train, which is
yeah.
obvious. You want to have
It's
big
the best
biceps.
muscle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm doing these like concentration curls on this slanted, what's it called? Preacher curl machine or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm concentrating
With
heaps,
the
and then I get,
dumbbell.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then boom, forehead smash.
Are you not looking at the dumbbell?
I mean, I am. I just don't realize how close it is to my head
Yeah.
because, yeah, like I guess the dumbbell's like
Oh,
this
you're doing it
way.
as a hammer curl.
I was doing it as a reverse curl, more
Right.
forearm. Yeah. Anyway, it's
So one
pretty
of
great.
these ones.
Yeah. So I ended up hitting my head, and I don't know if anyone saw, but you have to just laugh at yourself in situations like that.
Yeah, it is.
I
It is
guess,
pretty funny.
guess it's like the skull crushers.
I hate them.
I reckon they're the
I get
best
the
tricep
elbow pain
exercise.
in
Oh
mine.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've been doing these on the machine, the rope, like where you
Oh
do
yeah,
pull downs and everything. Just no attachment on the ground like
oh
this with
yeah,
just
yeah,
pulling the
yeah.
rope. It's been pretty good.
I always find those ones overhead. It's the my shoulders a bit more, but anyway, it's just old man complaints.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
But
that's a good one, I reckon.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, once again, I keep thinking about all these athletes, and I don't know. It's crazy how they A train so much, then not get injured.
But that's all their whole life is that.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean, I guess.
actually, I was watching one of the Olympian guys. I forgot his name. Chalmers, I think, Aussie swimmer.
Oh, Aussie bloke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's all
And
tattered
it
and
looks
stuff.
like
Yeah.
he's a tradie, like so he's not like a full-time athlete. He works
Well,
on sites and stuff.
that's why he doesn't get injured. He's just used to getting hammers to the
Yeah,
head and like
yeah,
picking up.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how they recover then. But
Wasn't
like,
Ned Brockman's also a tradie, and he's just
I think
running
so.
around laps and laps and laps. They just have the
I doubt he's a tradie anymore. He
nah. He
seems to
wouldn't.
be all over social
Yeah,
media doing
yeah,
events and stuff. Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know. That was like one of the only. I say that as if I watched the Olympics. This happened to be on. I've tried to watch the Olympics, but I hate sports.
I
I
find that
like combat
surprising.
sports.
I
I
like
like
yeah,
combat sports, and I don't mind highlights,
yeah.
but like to sit there for hours when I could be watching really good television, like like proper shows.
Are you one of these people that like would rather play the sport than watch the sport?
Definitely,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely.
yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, like it's all right. But I'm sitting there like there's 10,000 things to choose from on this Olympics channel.
There's
Like
so many events.
which one do I choose? I don't want to watch any of them. So which one do I want to put on that I want to watch the least
Yeah.
least? Uh, and I'll just chuck it on and I'm thinking like, oh, I could be watching Netflix, which is
That's fair
so
enough.
much more entertaining.
I don't know. I like watching the obscure stuff or stuff you didn't wouldn't watch every day. I don't know. I was watching judo and I have no idea how judo works.
Judo's boss.
It's so cool. They just chuck them to the ground and then suddenly you
Yeah,
win. It seemed like the shortest sport ever, but
yeah. It's just flips.
yeah, it's cool. And also the fencing is awesome. Or maybe it's just the
Fencing
highlights,
fun.
but have you seen these like fencing highlights? And they are, I don't know, it's like three, two, one, boom! And then like as soon as they make contact, they scream with so much passion and like it actually made me scared watching them. They're screaming for at least 2 minutes. Like
Uh, I
it's
really wanted
mad.
to do fencing when I was a kid. But I actually saw a video today pop up of Snoop Dogg fencing.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Like, watch a boy. And like, oh, I can't even reenact it, but like it's so funny.
It sounded like a cowboy. Watch it, boy.
What you making there, boy?
No, well, it's a good video. You can plug it.
Yeah, I'll definitely plug that.
You
I
gotta
mean,
you gotta do the audio more
oh
than
yeah.
the
Okay,
because they're
okay.
wearing the funny masks.
Yeah. Actually, that may have popped up for me. It's so great, Snoop's in the Olympics. Him passing the torch and stuff. Just amazing. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched any of that. I
so
saw some clip of the opening ceremony
yeah, I just watched
compared to
highlights of
previous
it.
opening ceremony, and like they were just essentially making fun of it, saying how trash it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's raining, doesn't help. They switched it up by making them on these boats along the Seine, like
Yeah.
tourists, instead of going into a stadium, which is not traditional.
Cauliflower is not traditional, Dad. Cauliflower is traditional!
No,
But I don't know. It's
like
cool.
the London one was awesome. The
I don't
London one
remember that.
had
I don't
Rowan
remember that.
Atkinson.
Oh yeah, that's
Remember?
classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people remember that more than any other event in those Olympics.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Anything
killer.
Beanie does is the best.
And they have this awesome Queen monologue thing with, I think it's Daniel Craig and Paddington Bear, or is that something different? I
Yeah,
don't know if
no,
that.
Paddington was in it, and the
Yeah,
Queen.
yeah, it's classic.
Uh,
They should have just had Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean's holiday in Paris or France. I'm like,
right.
oh, oh.
You speak very good French.
Gracias.
Yeah, that would have
Oh,
been so good, actually. What a missed opportunity.
yeah. Oh, anyway, I guess that's enough Olympic chat because that'll be going on for, I don't even
Yeah,
know how long it goes on for.
no.
Yeah,
You hear about the sharks in Brazil testing
I
positive
have.
for cocaine?
Yeah,
Pretty funny.
it is pretty funny. I can't believe there's another animal testing positive for cocaine. Like, and then the
What
cocaine
the other one?
bear.
As in, that's a
Coke,
movie.
but I think it's based on a true story. So
I don't know about that.
I have to fact check that one.
That,
Fact check,
that's a real dummy move, I think.
believing that it's a real story.
Yeah. It's a documentary, Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, just like Ratatouille's documentary based on rats cooking
That's
in
a good
Paris.
one.
Yeah, I
That's a
only
really
just
good
watched
one.
that recently for the first
I
time.
really want to watch Inside Out too. That's
I've heard,
apparently a real tearjerker.
isn't that, I saw that in the news as well recently. They're saying that's the highest grossing
Animation.
yeah, ever, which is pretty
I think so,
incredible.
yeah.
I
I
haven't
mean,
even,
Inside Out was the best.
I haven't seen that either.
It's so good.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. I like proper cried.
Oh, nice.
And this was
Lion King
before,
crying.
this was like after maybe a 6-year stint of no tears. Inside Out got me.
Yeah. Wow, that's what got you going. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all about emotions, so it makes sense.
It's really good.
Yeah. Ratatouille didn't make me cry, but
No, I don't think it's a crier.
what's his name? Chef Linguini has got the funniest laugh. He's a nerdy guy with a big nose, so clumsy. I just
feel like I need to watch it again.
I would recommend watching it again. I think it's a goodie.
Okay.
But at the same time, I can't believe they use rats. I feel like they could have used any other animal for this movie. I mean,
But
Ratatouille makes
that's
sense.
part of the beauty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
See the treatment of rats, how humans treat
Yeah.
rats.
yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
like rats.
I hate rats.
Why?
I just think they're, I don't know, dirty, scary.
Yeah, but what about ants? They're pretty dirty.
Are they?
I mean, they climb on everything. I don't see how they're less dirty than rats.
Yeah,
Flies?
sure.
I'm pretty sure flies
Flies.
poo and vomit on everything they
Flies are,
land.
I hate flies. I don't know anyone that
Did
likes
you know that
flies.
though? That they poo and vomit on everything they land?
No, I don't know that. I know they
Might be,
love poo.
might be false.
Fact check.
But yeah, they're disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Mosquitoes? They're getting blood of people and
yeah,
then putting it in you? Gross.
yeah.
Rats are
But
cute.
I think rats are equally along with mosquitoes and flies.
Okay. People have pet rats, no one has pet mosquitoes.
I don't know why you'd have a pet rat.
Because they're really smart and
They are
if
smart.
they're
They are.
clean and stuff, they're cute.
I don't think they're cute. But
Okay, what
anyway,
about mice?
they're all right. They're also close to rats.
I like them.
Ah, that's good. I'm glad you like them. Uh, da 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 da. What's next? Partner?
Um,
Have you been cooking up
I've,
anything? Oh, sorry.
yeah, I'm always cooking up.
Nice.
Less, bit less delicious than usual.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but you can still
today,
make healthy, delicious
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, today I made something a bit more naughty
Oh, yeah.
because just wrecked and wanted carbs. Made like a vongole,
Oh,
but
yeah.
with prawns instead of clams. So nothing
Prawns are
like a
pretty good.
vongole, but
Are clams that
garlic,
unhealthy? Like,
parsley.
oh,
No, it's just I didn't have clams, but I had prawns.
yeah, yeah, fair. You love
But
a
that
vongole.
yeah, aglio olio. It's
Yeah.
that base for a pasta is just my favorite.
Is it just what, chili, garlic, oil,
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
parsley,
Chili's
I guess?
optional.
True, yeah.
Garlic, oil, parsley is the key ingredients.
I love that scene in Chef. It's still like I think
Oh,
about
the best.
it's so the way they did that, it's
Yeah,
just so good. And she's just
yeah,
sitting on the bed in amazement, and then it's just the best.
yeah. I
I
love that.
love that
Such a good
movie.
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's another one that needs a rewatch.
So wouldn't you rather watch that than watch the Olympics?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
How about that 5'6" Japanese player
Oh yeah.
against Wemby?
Yeah, crazy. I mean,
Crazy.
why is he marking him? Every photo I've seen, he's like trying to box
Surely
him
that's
out.
just coincidence, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
you
Nate
know
was.
what's cool photo is that surfer that's
Oh,
going like this. That is
it's
peak.
so cool. It's
Yeah.
annoying because that's gonna be the best part of the Olympics. That's the highlight already. That picture. No photographer is gonna get better than that.
No.
No, it's already everywhere.
Yeah.
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 Was it
I
Gabriel Medina? Is that the surfer?
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Great
would have
photo.
liked to watch some of the skating.
Same. I missed skating. Surprised Niger didn't win it. I think the Japanese dude won it. He's a freak though, the
Oh, I
Japanese
thought
guy.
Niger did win it.
Maybe it was a different event.
I
Got a
thought
bronze,
Niger
I'm
got
pretty
gold.
sure.
Yeah, right.
I don't know.
Is who is women's gone? Is Lizzie Armada or whatever? Is
I
she
don't know.
got a medal?
Is she
What's it
Aussie?
called? Finish.
Finish. Oh, cool.
I
I
think
don't
she's
know.
Finnish.
All the chick skaters, they're like really young. Also like Japanese, 13, 14, just killing it. Really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Too dangerous for me these days.
Oh, way too dangerous. Always
Yeah.
been too dangerous.
Yeah. It's cool, but it's so dangerous. I don't know. I was reading about, I don't know, these diets of Olympians. I know we're talking about Olympics, but
Yeah.
it's crazy how, you know how everyone's into gels for like energy?
Yeah, I guess.
All of them,
I don't know about everyone.
all professional athletes that are into gels
I guess some
energy.
people are, yeah.
Yeah. Well, all athletes prefer candy. And then they're mentioning that Usain Bolt used to eat 100 chicken nuggets each day at the Beijing Olympics. And then he ends up just winning 3 golds because he's, I don't know, he's familiar with them and his stomach's like, oh, yeah, I'll eat these.
Yeah, but he's also genetically different to anyone else.
Yeah. Is he
I don't
six
think it's
foot,
the nuggets
6'9"?
that won.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean, I'll try. I'll eat 100 nuggets every day and see if I win the Olympics.
Suddenly running 9-second 100 meters after eating
Mm.
nuggets. Yeah, I was curious. I keep watching this YouTube channel where they bring guests on and you have your last meal ever. Have you ever thought about what your final meal would ever be?
As in, they
Like
kill them at the end of the show.
No, but they ask.
It'd be good if they did that with inmates on death row. That would be a good show.
What? So you get inmates and ask them what they want
Have
for
your
last
last
meal,
meal. Yeah.
and then kill them.
Well, yeah. Oh, well, I mean, like you'd say, like the proceeds of this will go to your family or something. You got to give them some incentive.
It could be good. It also could be, yeah. I don't know if you
And
get
like
that one.
talk about where, you could go deep into the psyche of where things went wrong, the philosophy, or you
Yeah.
could be talking about the beauty of a vongole and how it deserves to be the last meal ever eaten.
Yeah.
Could go anyway.
It's a good show. What would you call it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yes. I can't think of anything either.
Death meal.
Nice one. Yeah, but anyway, haven't you thought about like, I don't know, just
Yeah,
any,
of course I've thought about it so
yeah.
many times.
Yeah, same. But
I,
what would be some features?
So definitely like a barbecue platter.
I was thinking along the same.
Brisket, pulled pork,
Yeah.
beans, the mash,
The
everything.
beans.
That whole platter. Like
Mm.
shout out Sonny's Barbecue, Florida. They had this platter there and it's just unreal.
I've been checking out that Egyptian barbecue guy. Rogan and Bronson went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks good.
That looks incredible.
Yeah, that looks really good.
What was your mate's name? The guy that did that beautiful rice. What's his name?
Khaled.
Yeah. Reminded me of
Pedro.
that. Yeah. No, Khaled. But
Yeah.
both of them.
He
The
lives
rice.
in the States now.
Does he? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
North Carolina, I think. Shout out Luke Combs.
Shoot out Luke Combs. No, that's awesome. North Carolina seems like a good place for him. Yeah, so last meal brisket platter. Is that sort of your main that's the main part of it?
It's hard because it depends, right?
Yeah.
It depends whatever I've been eating before this. If I've had brisket for the last 3 days, I might not want a brisket
I don't
platter
think
on the
you'd be
day.
having brisket. I mean, you could, but
You know what?
yeah,
You know what
it does.
I've loved now? I mean, it's not now, probably for like the last year. Acai bowls, heaps of peanut butter, Nutella. Oh, they're so good.
I don't think they're healthy though.
They're not.
They are. Yeah, people think they are, but
I mean, if you didn't get the peanut butter and Nutella and all the stuff, like if you just had acai with bananas,
some strawberries,
yeah,
honey.
I think it's probably healthy.
Yeah. Oh, they're delicious.
They're so good.
Yeah.
A vongole, obviously.
Okay. Would you have sushi? I definitely have sushi in there.
You know what? It's probably one of my most common meals, but would I have it for one of my last meals?
Yeah,
For
like a
maybe not.
special. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how could make it so special, but I don't know. I think sushi would be in there. I've always said a brisket sandwich. Like I love, maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a sandwich would
When I
be.
get brisket, I'm not a sandwich guy. I
think I'm
prefer just the brisket.
I'm thinking maybe more Reuben pastrami. I think is what I'm thinking.
Oh,
Yeah, I do love a Reuben.
good Reuben's good,
Yeah,
but I think it's risky. There's a lot of bad Reubens.
that's true. There's a lot of key elements there.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dessert I've been struggling with. Like a lot of people that come on this show, they love cereal. I found it so strange. Like I love cereal.
Cereal's good. I never have it though.
Like
delicious.
I think I could have cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Be great.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had cereal in a year probably.
Oh, you probably don't love it that much.
I like it, but I just rather eat something else a lot of the
Fair
time.
enough.
I mean, no, I would love to eat a big bowl of Cocoa Pops.
Yeah.
Again, it's not the healthiest choice.
No. Have you seen this movie, Unfrosted? About
No.
Well, don't. It's it's a movie about the history of Kellogg's and how they developed the Pop-Tart.
Oh, you mean
Sein-
Jerry Seinfeld's?
Yeah.
Oh, that was called Unfrosted.
I think so.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I've heard it's terrible though.
Yeah, it's pretty dreadful. It's one of these movies. One of these movies. I'm like, how do they make this? How have they made this movie? It's
Tim Dillon did a whole episode on it. If
Oh, really?
you haven't heard it,
No, I
heard
didn't
it,
listen to that. No.
It's so good. It's so good. And I want to repeat some of the jokes, but
Yeah, no.
I think only Dylan can say them.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'll listen to it. Shout out to Tim Dillon.
The king.
Yeah. I mean, Seinfeld's the greatest. It's just, I don't know what he's done there. I know he loves cereal. It's just,
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He can do
Hmm.
whatever he wants. He's Jerry
oh, of course.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of Seinfeld,
I didn't rate comedians in Cars though. Like
I liked that. It was watchable. It wasn't, I don't like coffee, so I like cars
like
and
coffee.
comedians.
I like Cars a little bit, and I like comedians. But the show, yeah, I don't know. I watched
It's
a few
watchable.
episodes here and there.
Yeah.
Like Seinfeld is one of the best shows. It may be the best show of all time.
I would definitely put it up there. Top 5 for sure. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. And I was
Peep
looking
Show's probably up there for me as well.
top 5.
Yeah, love it.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I was looking at IMDb the other day for the top 5 rated Seinfeld episodes.
Yeah.
Number 1 was The Contest.
Oh, where they have to contain themselves.
Yeah. Master of their
domain.
Yeah. Number 2 was The Opposite, which they had equal scores. I think that's where George has to do everything the opposite. Nothing's yeah. I was number 3.
Episode.
Yeah, number 3, The Soup, which I thought would be up there.
Soup Nazi.
Yeah. I presume that's the episode. Number 4 was The Outing, which I can't remember what it is, to be honest. I'm trying to remember now.
Could be anything.
And then Marine Biologist was next.
Marine Biologist is a great episode.
Yeah. The Outing is an eavesdropping college reporter prints the mistaken story that Jerry and George are a long-time intimate companions. It's the Nothing Wrong With It episode.
Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, that makes sense why that's there.
Yeah. No,
I feel like
it's a great episode.
Yeah. I just find it hard to pick a top 5, to be honest. But those are all.
I've been into Curb. Watching the latest
good.
season again. It is so good.
Is he still making seasons?
Well, the latest season came out maybe start of the year.
Okay.
And yeah, I've watched one episode here and there, but finishing it off now. Larry David's the king.
Yeah, he really is. What else have I noticed? Oh yeah, I watched Lilo and Stitch for the first time as well.
First
Pretty
time
gun.
ever.
Yeah, really gun movie.
Yeah, unreal. I
Like I
can't
didn't
believe
think I was gonna like it. Yeah, there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. We feel like we've discussed
watch
stuff.
Inside Out next if you're on the
Yeah, yeah,
cartoons now.
yeah, yeah. Oh,
That's
well.
the best.
But yeah, once again, Lilo and Stitch. It's opened my eyes again how much I love Hawaii. It's the cool. It seems like the coolest. It's got that cool beachy, surfy vibe, and then it's got Elvis music, which is I've forgotten how good Elvis is. Like
Uh,
I never really was into Elvis, and now I'm loving him.
Into the voice.
Not really. Can you?
I'm trying to
Oh,
remember.
I thought you're talking about the Elvis voice. Like,
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show. Hey, get ready now, don't get
No. Let's
it's
Stitch.
a family, family.
Yeah.
Ohana means family.
Okay, I automatically want to go into Jar Jar Binks.
Are they going to do Bean, Jar Jar Binks? That's kind of similar.
Yeah, it's super smart.
Jar Jar, Jar Jar, Jar Jar, yeah. Jar Jar Binks is it?
Yes, Jar Jar Binks.
Missy called Jar Jar Binks. Missy,
That's the one. Yeah,
It's very similar to Stitch.
yeah.
Um, Deuces.
Deuces, Tiananmen.
I'm trying to think.
So
From Paris to Berlin, and every disco I get in, my heart is pumping for love. Pumping for love. Sorry,
can't think of a China song.
I thought you were just singing one.
What? Tiananmen.
Yeah,
I'm just making-
is that an original? Nice.
Yeah, it's an original.
Should have caught that.
Dash
Gentlemen.
Berlin remix.
Gentlemen.
I love.
Square.
I'm big into Above and Beyond again.
Yeah, you got me
Just
back
listening
into
to
it.
therapy. Yeah, so good.
I
That was in the podcast.
Oh yeah. I've just been listening to my favorite songs of theirs.
Listen to the pod. It's so good.
Yeah.
Just
Do they
all like
chat
in Juna beats.
a lot or not
Barely.
really?
They do shout outs like letters that people wrote in. You
Oh
know.
yeah. Nice.
Maurice from Berlin wants to profess his love to Katie.
Oh,
He loves you, and like blah, blah, you know.
wait, Maura Feast is going out with Katie. It's an interesting one.
Yeah, it's always like they met at a Juno Beats, Mexico City.
Nice.
It's always they met at some event.
She scratched
Above and
his
Beyond.
back. I scratched her back. Spin me around.
Gives me Vicks.
Yeah.
I saw Rogues dropped from #1 podcast. Well,
Well, I
US
didn't know that.
podcast. Well, this is Spotify list. Call
Yeah.
Her Daddy's #1 now.
I didn't even know that. Do you know
No.
what is that?
And Tucker's #2.
Tucker Carlson.
Yeah. It's huge.
Interesting.
Joe
The comedy-
Rogan 3. What
That is
are you
interesting.
reading about Call Her Daddy?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Most listened to podcasts by women. Human sexuality, sexual relationships, comedy. Only
Sex
got
sells,
two-
baby.
Yeah, 254 episodes. I mean, good on her, I guess. Started in
Yeah.
2018. It's pretty cool.
Alex
I was-
Cooper. Alice
Alex-
Cooper.
Yeah, Alice Cooper. That Poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, great song.
Your poison.
Yeah.
I mean,
I've been-
they got heaps of good songs.
Yeah,
but
yeah. I've been listening to the Dodge playlist during the gym. It's been awesome. Just
Oh,
rock, like Fall Out Boy, just Green Day, just all that
Yeah.
nostalgic. Like American Idiot might be the greatest
song.
song of all time.
Yeah, it's a G up.
Like it really gets you hyped. I feel like you could play that in any situation and people would
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. Like speaking more music, I don't know, I was curious to see, Fleetwood Mac. I feel like they're a popular band, but I didn't think they'd have billions of listens on Spotify.
Oh, huge. I'm not surprised at all.
Really? Like I don't know. I just
Yeah.
didn't think it'd be billions.
They're
Like,
massive. They're
One
like
point
the favorite band of the boomer generation.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And I mean, I guess they had that video of the guy with the cranberry juice skateboarding to Dreams. Is that the song
Is
you
that,
just?
I don't know the videos.
You don't know that video? The
No,
viral. No, okay, I'll plug it.
I don't know if I've seen any of the videos.
That was
Stevie
a
Nicks was like a wild one.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure she was with like everyone in the band.
yeah. Stevie
Um,
Nicks. Every time I hear her name, I think of School of Rock.
same,
Yeah,
same.
Age of
Yeah,
17. It's great.
yeah,
I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's a great
yeah.
song.
Such a good scene.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so good.
yeah,
Love that movie.
yeah, yeah. It's a
Um,
classic. What's the main song? And if you wanna be the teacher's pet,
fair,
maybe
baby,
you just
just
better
better forget.
better
Yeah,
forget.
yeah. That's crazy. Great
Yeah,
movie.
very good
Uh,
movie.
da, 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 da. Another thing I saw, have you seen this guy on Instagram, like this crazy chocolate artist
Uh,
makes chocolate and it's
Cedric
like,
Grolet.
I don't think that's his name. Maybe I
It's
should,
a
I don't know.
French guy. Cedric Grolet is the one I was telling Niff like he gotta go,
Ah,
and he
okay.
went outside and the line was like too crazy. Cedric Grolet is like,
Um,
oh, I'd love to go to his patisserie.
fair enough. Let's see if I can try a screen share, see if that's a dodge situation, but
Oh,
this
is
might
it the
not
guy
work.
that makes like animals and all this stuff out of
Just
chocolate?
really realistic stuff. Um,
You heard about
um,
the brain-eating amoeba in Israel?
I didn't actually. No,
Pretty
that sounds
wild. I think
pretty crazy.
two two
Tell me
people have
about
already
it.
died.
Oh,
I don't know the many details as you require probably. Um, but it's a brain-eating essentially bacteria form.
so this
Yeah,
is
I've seen this guy. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I was
Yeah,
watching
he
this
just does
one, the
crazy stuff
balloon.
though. Cedric Grolet is more like you want to eat it. This is more like
Yeah,
just sculptures.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it
That's,
is cool.
I was curious who eats all the chocolate afterwards. Seems like such a waste. Like he's making Formula One cars. It's
I'm
real
sure
life.
someone's eating them.
I hope so. It'd be an unfortunate waste if they didn't.
Yeah, Usain Bolt after his nugget.
After his Nuggets have a nice Formula One car of chocolate. Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Have you been reading anything good recently?
Not at all. I haven't read
No?
anything pretty much this year. I've been getting into poetry a little bit though.
Oh yeah, he's at the last
Did I already tell
episode.
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
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 so I've been reading some poems here and there. But nah, not at all. Just don't have
yeah.
time.
Fair
I'd
enough.
like to.
I've been currently I'm reading Robert Webb, you know, is it Jeremy from Peep Show,
Yeah,
his
yeah, yeah.
autobiography. It's all right, interesting. But he mentions
Oh, right.
one part like he's into dance and stuff, and it's all like his childhood and teenage years. And he's like, well, I also got into poetry, but I'm not going to talk about poetry because I get to choose what's in my book. I'm not talking about my poetry. Obviously, he doesn't want to, be a poetry boy.
Yeah. I could see him as a poetry boy.
Yeah, yeah. But it's a goodie. I also started reading,
Does David
Michael.
Mitchell, sorry, does David
No, go
Mitchell
on.
have an autobiography?
Don't know. That would be a good read.
That'd
Probably
be
be
a
all
really
about
good one.
history.
Yeah, an audio book of that would be so good.
Did I? Oh, I sent you that interview of him,
Yeah, it was
and
great.
it's so good.
Yeah, I loved it.
Like,
I really want to watch the movie, The Magicians or whatever
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
call it.
yeah. And how he's like, I don't come on your show and comment how I sit in your living room, and this is not a normal situation.
Yeah.
When do I ever sit here? There's an annoying table here.
And a
I'll
crowd of
plug that.
people all watching.
This isn't real. None of this is real. We're not having a real conversation here.
Offs, aren't we?
Well, not
Look, we're sitting here pretending to have a chat, like this is how we chat, and there are hundreds of other people there, and it's being broadcast. That's not the behaviour of normal people. It's not normal. Otherwise, this isn't how you'd arrange your living room. It's absurd. Where's the TV?
Using that space more effectively.
Yeah, have you ever been round? Ever been round to someone's house to give you a cup of tea and say, no, I prefer to sit behind a desk? You'd leave, wouldn't you?
Yeah. That was pretty good, actually.
Nice one.
Um,
Yeah, I've read Michael Parkinson's book about his sporting life. You know, Michael Parkinson, the interviewer guy, Parkinson. He used to have a show interviewing, probably one of the most famous TV interviewer.
no,
Anyway,
I know Peter
Uh,
Parker.
Peter.
Upside down kiss.
Upside down kiss.
Written
Uh,
by Mary Kate or whatever her name is.
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst. Not Mary Kate.
What's the evil? That first one's my favorite. It's probably the only one I've ever seen.
With the Green Goblin.
Yeah, Green Goblin. That's the one.
Yeah.
Is that William Dafoe? It's probably completely
Yeah.
wrong. Oh, it is.
Yeah,
Right.
it
Nailed
is.
it. Anyway, Michael Parkinson picked up this book. It's like, oh, my sporting life. I was like, oh, cool, sport. I should be into that. And it's just all about cricket. And, you know, it got me into a bit of cricket, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I
Can't
don't
stand
find cricket entertaining. Like,
It's the
it's cool.
worst.
Yeah. But anyway, got to learn a lot about cricket and football. But I also, it's one of those things where like I got a quarter of the way through. I'm like, well, I'm a quarter of the way through now. I've got to finish the book. So I finished it.
Nice.
I mean,
I watched a doco on a cricketer once. That's about as far as I went into cricket.
you watched it, that would be asleep. That would
I
be
think
straight sleep, like within
It was
5
good.
minutes.
I think Ansi is like a South African cricketer.
Auntie.
I think
I
so.
don't know.
Um,
I have to plug that. But anyway.
yeah,
Okay.
and it really good doco. And oh, you know what? I won't ruin the ending.
No, don't. Yeah.
And you know what? It may not have even been about cricket. It's about some South African athlete. I don't think it was rugby. I think it was cricket.
It's actually not about sports at all, and he's not South African, and his name's Arthur, and he's actually a bear, and it's a children's program where you're walking down the street.
No.
Everybody.
It was Lekka.
That guy, yeah.
No, I think
That's
it was because I feel like I remember it being in India and it's going wild. And India, you'd think it's cricket.
Yeah. I looked into this doco the other day about this guy that used to hang out with bears all the time and thought he was a bear. And then,
Oh yeah, the Grizzly Man.
yeah, I think
It's
Rhodes
one of the
and
best docos of all time. It's an oldie.
I need to watch, yeah. And he
it's
gets
good.
eaten, spoiler, he gets eaten by a bear and dies.
Yeah, you definitely a spoiler there.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, I haven't
but
watched it. But
I
got
think
spoiled.
modern day docos are just so entertaining. Like when you watch that and compare it to docos that come out now, it's not as good.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, it's really it's great doco.
Mm.
It's like, you know, Blackfish, The Jinx, kind of a pinnacle.
Don't know any of those. I know you're the doco king, so
But you know Blackfish about the SeaWorld.
that sounds familiar, but I haven't
The
watched it.
Jinx about Robert Durst. No?
The Jinx
Oh.
I've heard before on Rogan, I think.
Yeah. well,
Most uneducated documentary watcher.
season 2 of Jinx came out earlier this year as well, like 10 years after the original
Alright.
season. And it was
Yeah.
trash.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
But
the first season is like one of the best murder docos of all time.
Yeah, I'm not really into murder docos. Like, I'm not really into
Jinx is good.
murder.
Yeah, I mean,
it scares
I'm not
me.
into murder.
I'm not into. It's not really my thing, you know.
Yeah, I'm not really into murder anymore. Yeah, no, it's a good one though. I know
Yeah.
there's way too many murder docos. It's
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. What was I going to mention? Oh yeah, overhead cable cars. So I've been trying to learn Spanish, And this one guy I watch, Rama Adventura, really boss doco creator on YouTube, where he's traveling from the very north of America to the very south of America. And a lot of these South American countries, like I noticed in Bolivia, they have this cable car across the whole city. And it's just awesome. Like it's so cool. A way of traveling. I don't know. It seems dangerous, but also really cool. But also could be very slow at the same time. But I think we
I
should
mean,
have
it
more
seems
cable.
dangerous.
Huh?
I don't know if it's that dangerous, but slow, yes.
Yeah, I wanted to see what your opinion would be on it.
Yeah, no, I mean, it sounds cool. I like going on the cable car at Taronga Zoo.
Yeah. It's
It's
just a
quite
great view, and you can spy into people's houses.
Not efficient though.
Not efficient. It might be though. There's no traffic up there. Just make them
Yeah, but
faster.
you can only fit in a limited amount of people in that cable car.
Yeah, but how many cable cars can you have? Not that many.
Probably not that many because
Yeah.
you'd need to support the weight. So you couldn't put like back-to-back cable cars.
I guess that's why generally they're a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought it was cool. It's just like maybe it's because the city is so valleys and just great views.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
Whether it be a solution for urban transport, I don't know.
Most likely not. Speaking of
No.
urban transport, I heard the Sydney Metro's been delayed or whatever.
Yeah, big
And
surprises.
yeah, of course. Yeah, but it sounds like it should be good. It sounds like you can get to North Sydney quite quickly. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
People G'd about it or not really?
I mean, I haven't heard anyone talk about it apart from you.
So I'm the only one who's
I saw
excited
it.
about it.
Saw it in the news. Read about it for a little bit.
Yeah.
The
Fair.
airport tunnel opens soon as well, I think, or already opened.
I don't
Big
know the
project.
airport tunnel. Is that just another
Yeah,
great tunnel?
I think that the new airport's opening relatively soon, Badger
Mm.
Creek, and I think this is the tunnel from Kingsford Smith to that airport, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not a tunnel guy.
Sydney traffic. Yeah.
Sydney traffic.
Yeah.
Sydney traffic!
And a microphone set up at every red light.
Sydney traffic!
Classic vlog.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you've seen the good old Deadpool and Werewolf. Why did I write that? Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the one. You're the biggest X-Men fan I know.
Yeah, I do really love X-Men,
Yeah.
but no, I haven't.
So you're not
I
hyped.
wasn't
You're not a
like
Deadpool
that
dude.
hyped at. Nah, not really.
So you're not a fan
I
of
like
Ryan Gosling? Is that his name?
Ryan Reynolds.
Reynolds. I always get them mixed up. Two hunks. What can I do?
Nah, like he's all right. He's funny, but I
X-Men's
like
meant to
that
be.
old school dark, I don't like
Uh,
that's why I don't like the whole Marvel universe and everything. I
mm.
like Batman, I like
Yeah.
old school X-Men movies.
What's your favorite X-Men? Like if you were to recommend one to me, is it like the OG or
No, not one, either 2 or 3.
surely I would need to know one. Like normally one's like
Yeah, no,
it's
the
good.
X-Men 1 wasn't that good.
Interesting.
X-Men
Okay.
2 and 3 were probably the best. The
Alright.
Last Stand, I think is third. Yeah. I haven't watched them for a while though.
I
The
still remember
cartoons were sick back in the day.
yeah. I just remember when like back in the day you'd always talk about X-Men and I'd be like, and you were so into it and it
Yeah.
just doesn't interest me. I don't know. I guess
Yeah,
you're
it was
also
sick.
like you got into Star Wars as well, heaps. Like
Yeah.
you love
Love
Star
Star-
Wars.
Love
Star Wars
Star
is great, but I'm not like a super fan. Like
They've just they've released the trailer for the next trilogy, which is sick.
is
And
that
there's
like
a new
another
trilogy of books coming out, which is like prequel to it all, which hopefully will also become movies because like the success of the Acolyte and like the birth of the Resistance. Like,
it's all pretty gibberish to me.
well, like the cool thing about it is like, all the Star Wars movies we've seen, it's all about the Force and like crazy. This is kind of before that, so you see a bit about the politics and how the Resistance was formed.
And Jar Jar Binks.
No, I don't think Jar Jar Binks is in it, but maybe.
Jabba the Hutt.
Don't think so.
All right.
But and Han's sorry, not Han. Obi-Wan season 2 is coming out too. They released a teaser for that.
So much coming out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is this all on Disney?
Darth Maul. Well, the shows are on Disney. But the movies are obviously going to come out in cinema. Not till December 26th though.
No,
The first one.
ages.
Yeah.
But I guess it gets people hyped for it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like, were most people fans of is it Mandalorian? I was going to call it the DeLorean because I love Back to the Future.
Yeah, I love Back to the Future too.
Yeah.
Mandalorian was huge. I'd say it's probably the most successful one out of all the spin-off series they've done.
Were there any haters? I guess there must have been some haters.
It's always haters.
Yeah.
Mandalorian was sick though.
Boss.
Still not as good as the Star Wars movies. The movies are the best.
Yeah.
But I liked all of them. So many people hate on Rey and the latest trilogy. I reckon it was awesome.
I'm a bit.
You haven't seen them?
No. I mean, I've seen
gotta watch Star Wars.
episode 1. So probably the first 6 movies. Is that the normal
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's
thing?
a good amount.
Yeah. Like, I think they're
You
the
should
classic ones.
You should watch it all. Well, our generation was the second trilogy. Well, the first.
Right.
I mean, they came out
Yeah.
second, but they were prequels to the first trilogy.
Yeah. And that's what got me confused.
Yeah, it was confusing that they did that.
Like, the first movie I watched was Phantom Menace. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, this is awesome. But I
That was
didn't really
awesome.
get the story, which I think it doesn't really fit in the story, does it? Or does it? I can't remember.
No, well, I mean, if you'd watched you'd know that Anakin Skywalker was Darth Vader.
Yeah.
But
Spoiler.
that trilogy was sick. Like, I reckon, spoiler. The Attack of
biggest
the Clones
spoiler of
wasn't
all
that
time.
great, but
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith was like
I think that might
probably
be
my
my favorite. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was my favorite.
so good.
When did that come out? That's pretty like relatively recent. 2006 would be my guess. Or is it,
Probably
what is
a
it?
good
Revenge
guess.
of the 2005. Not bad.
Yeah.
Even the poster for that is awesome. It's all red and he's
Yeah.
just in the middle, like
Yeah, it's sick.
really long hair.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
go
it was
again.
about to go dark.
Yeah.
Use the
That's pretty good actually.
but something dark side and again.
Anakin, become my apprentice. Learn to use the dark side of the Force.
Dig
is
into your anger.
That's the bald dude.
Yeah, you sick.
I'd give that a solid 9 out of 10 impression.
You reckon?
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
No, good.
I thought that, I don't know.
You thought it was bad.
Yeah, Palpatine.
Yeah. I reckon that's pretty good.
Oh, shucks.
I think I really want to become a voice actor.
Oh, it'd be so good. It'd be so good.
Like, the Robin Williams videos are so good of him doing all those Disney movies, and that bloke I sent you that does all the Looney Tunes.
I've been all right. Oh, I think I should have taken that left turn, Doc, at Albuquerque. Well, always a bridesmaid, never a bride, Daffy Duck.
Sylvester, Fluffer, and Succotash, I'm not gonna hurt you, you little yellow bird. I'm just gonna eat you.
Ooh, I thought I saw a putty tat. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Stone. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Hey, I'm Yogi Bear.
Oh, Yogi, if I were you, I wouldn't touch that picnic basket.
Yogi, you're gonna get in a lot of trouble. Fred Flintstone and Bonnie Rubble.
Oh, that is so
It
good.
was so good.
I
It's
know.
incredible. Like the
I know.
Yogi Bear one shook me. I was like, oh,
Yeah, yeah. The thing is like
even the Tweety Bird
it's
was incredible.
crazy because they're not even impressions because he would have come up with those
No,
voices.
yeah,
So he would
that's
have
his.
just been like making funny voices and
yeah,
doing all
yeah,
this
yeah.
and then
I'm a
found them for
Tweety
the character.
bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Hey,
Fucker.
hey, boo boo. That was like more New York. Hey, boo boo.
Hey, I'm walking here, boo boo.
But yeah, like they would have just been voices, not even impressions when he
Yeah.
came out with it. It's sick.
It's awesome. Yeah, that's the dream job. Like I was watching also the Inside Out too. There's the girl who does the voices. She seems so young and she's so like animated. She seems like an animated person.
Oh, as in she does multiple voices.
I think she just does one, to be honest, but I can't remember.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's just sick that Sadness is Phyllis from The Office.
I didn't know that. I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm glad Phyllis got another role.
Oh, she's great. She was also
Yeah.
in the OA, which was a good show on Netflix. Pretty old.
Yeah.
They missed the mark with season 2, but season 1 was pretty sick.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right.
Till
Think,
next week. Yeah.
Till next week.
All right. I'll see you there. I'm excited for what background you'll have next,
Yeah.
or where we'll
Should be
be.
topical, I guess.
Always.
Always destinations.
We can kick it off with destinations. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And there should be some reasoning behind it.
Okay.
All right. Oh yeah. Keep your eyes out for day 2 of the Goa episode. Should be coming out this week.
Oh, nice. I'm pumped.
Yeah. Actually, it's pretty. I'm like pretty hyped about it. I think it's I don't know.
I rewatched episode 1. I think it was pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right.
It's good.
Yeah.
It
Gives you the vlog style.
It made it seem a lot
better
like
than you remember.
No, I actually remember Goa heaps good.
Yeah,
I
Goa-
have really fond memories of Goa.
Yeah.